Hello everyone and welcome back to more Aston Villa here on the FM22 beta. It's Thriller at the Villa and today we start our Champions League campaign. Yes, as ridiculous as that is, being only the second season, it's time for some Champions League football. I still don't know how it happened, but you know, it's pretty cool. Let's check in with our Champions League group. The first match will be away at RB Leipzig. We've also got PSG, obviously they're tough. They've already won their first game against St. Petersburg. But overall, considering we're with a fourth seed, obviously it's not a bad group. PSG obviously tough, but Leipzig, Zenit, we might have a chance against them. So things since last time have been a bit mixed, I would say. Not awful, but just a bit mixed. The away form again is a bit of an issue. Since the opening day win against Southampton, that was a great last minute win. We got beaten by Liverpool, a hat-trick for Divock Origi. That wasn't great. But then some good wins, a 3-1 win against Wolves. First of all, 2 goals from Leon Bailey there. A fantastic 4-1 win against Leicester, mainly because we went behind. As you can see, I did do a bit of rotation because we were playing a lot of games in quick succession. Rotated most of the team. They didn't perform particularly well. Made some changes at halftime. Brought on Sanson, brought on Buendia, who then proceeded to run riot in the second half. And we ended up winning 4-1, which was a great performance. A 1-1 with Brentford, disappointing. We dominated the game, really. We should have won. It was a bit of a defensive error that allowed them to come back in, but we're going to watch Leon Bailey's goal because it was pretty special. I just love the way he did this. Great work from Kellick to find him, and then just the spin, cuts inside, drives forward, and then bang, top corner. It's a beautiful goal, and it's also just testament to how the new match engine looks, actually. That's the kind of thing that wouldn't really have been done on last year's game, I think. You can see the stats there. We didn't really dominate, did we? I don't know what I'm talking about. But then a 1-0 win against Brighton. Tyrone Mings with a header late on to give us the 3 points there. Back-to-back defeats, 2-0 away from home. First of all, Chelsea, and then second of all, West Ham. I mean, it's kind of a much of a muchness. It would have been nice to beat West Ham, but not to be, again, poor defending from certain people. But 2 wins on the bounce since then. We finally won a cup game, 5-2 against West Brom. Most notable, Louis Barry, who spent last year on loan at Ipswich Town and did not play. I don't know why he never complained about this. I didn't even realise. I should have been keeping up on it. Just he played 3 games. What were they doing? We would have recalled him in January. But he played in this one, got 2 goals. It was a really good performance, of course, against his former club, West Brom. He's going to play a role this season. Not in Europe because we haven't been able to register him in the squad, which is a bit of a problem. But then a 3-2 win against newly promoted Reading. The defence, we've had 1 clean sheet all season, which is slightly concerning. But, you know, it was a good result in the end. Danny Ings managed to score a goal. Chris Mepham got his first goal for the club too. And it's 3 more points against a team we should have been beating. But this is the table situation. We're in 7th place, which is kind of, that's... 7th would be fine by me. 16 points on the board after 9 games. It's not a bad start. And just to clear up a bit more sort of transfer news, no one else departed. We did sign quite a few young players though. I don't really know. It's just a sort of a force of habit really, because this save is, we're not going to be playing for more than a couple more years really. But just so you can see, Dylan Williams from Derby, he's a left back. Ryan Burner, midfielder from Swansea, a regen. Noam Emeran from Manchester United, he's a winger. Deji Elaru, centre-back from Charlton. And then this guy here, Julian Aud, left-back from Lanús in Argentina, who you can see from his value and attributes. He's really good. I didn't kind of realise how good he kind of was. Maybe we didn't need to sign Berger Melling. He can't play in the Champions League either, so... that he's not happy about that. Tried to loan him out. No one wanted him. I don't know why. But anyway, time for some Champions League action against Leipzig. You can see Louis Barry can't be registered for this. A lot of other players. Vieira's not registered. Trezeguet's not registered. Wesley's not registered. I don't really care about that. But mostly, we've been able to get the players we want in the team. The games are coming thick and fast, but I want to put a good showing in the Champions League if we can. So we're going to go more or less full strength for most of the games, maybe rotate a bit against Zenit, I think. We'll have to manage things and see how they go. So team for this one then, Martinez is back in goal. He's not been amazing so far this season. Target also is not as good as he was last year. Mings and Mepham's come in ahead of Konsa, who has been absolutely awful. I said I was going to give him a chance. I gave him a chance. 6.57 from 4 games. No, you're not playing anymore if you're going to be playing like that. Mepham's come in and done quite well. Kellick, kind of average, would like to see a bit more from him. Polgar's been brilliant. Sanson and Zakaria, their usual excellent selves, as are Buendia and Bailey. Bailey in particular has been superstar. class so far. Danny Ings has been rubbish. He's got 2 goals so far, which is, compared to last season, not very good. The rating of 6.64 is a concern, not least because Ollie Watkins is playing even worse, and we don't have Louis Barry for the Champions League, so that's an issue. And there's been a reserve game which I've not really kept an eye on, so Watkins is lacking fitness. So is Douglas Luiz. So we'll put John McGinn on the bench instead. Watkins he's going to have to do for now. Yeah, great. Let's go away to Germany and see what we can do. So yeah, their team's good, isn't it? As you would expect. This is going to be a test. We've got nothing to lose here, apparently. I mean, we've got a game to lose, but I know what they mean. I think if we have any chance of going through, which in some ways, for our league performance, I kind of wouldn't mind if we didn't go through. If we have any chance of going through, we're going to need to beat Zenit St. Petersburg home and away and try and get something from the Leipzig games. Realistically, we're not going to beat PSG. As we're in behind early on, Bailey pulls it back to Zakaria. Zakaria cuts inside, goes to the strike. He's not far away. Leipzig actually have been trying to tap up Leon Bailey recently in terms of interest as they score. Jonathan Tah with the effort on target there. It's his first ever goal for the club. Would you look at that? What a wonderful occasion that had to happen against us. It's like it's written in the stars, really. Martinez, I'm not sure what he's doing particularly, and the rest of the defence, question marks there as well. So lively start, nothing much since then, and it's a chance for a second goal. Tah nearly gets his second ever goal for the club. This time Martinez makes a save, and it's going to be half time, and well, it's not been a thriller. It's not been a thriller, and that's kind of what the name of the series is, so I'd like to see a bit more, really. Not been good enough in terms of shooting, we'll say that. Apparently that's demotivated Chris Mepham, who of course is on the pitch for his shooting. Not very good. Danny Ings is playing terribly, but then Ollie Watkins is not really fit for this, so I'm not going to make any switches in terms of that area of the pitch. Yeah, as Zakaria takes the game by the scruff of the neck, wins it back, we immediately give it away. We get it back straight away, though. That's good. That's a bit more positive. Mepham down the line to Zakaria, pressing onwards with Polgar. It's come to nothing, though, which is great news. But no, Mepham intercepts again. Where is this going to go? Patient play. Ings has found Leon Bailey. Bit of room for him. Ball across. Headed away by the goal scorer, but only as far as Polgar, who's then just giving it away as well. And in the end, it's actually a chance for RB Leipzig. After all that good play, all that positivity, it's actually a chance for them. And it's 2-0. Jonas Hoffman, it's quite easy, really. It's not amazing, is it? Our away form is becoming a bit of a problem. I mean, we obviously can change things up. We probably shouldn't be playing this system anyway, because Leipzig are arguably better than us anyway, so we should be playing the middle one, really. Is there much point now? I think maybe we will. We'll make the switch. We'll go to a more cautious approach, just with a bit more sort of pace about it. It can't get much worse, really, can it? And I think clearly time for some changes. No one's having a great game. Sanson's having a bad game. We'll bring on John McGinn. Kellick's having an awful game, which is great because he's a new signing. I don't have Sambia on the bench, so he's going to have to stay out there, really. Ings is playing badly. Ollie Watkins or Traore. I'm going to put Traore on because I kind of think that's probably he can't, or because Ollie Watkins is so unfit as well. We'll do that. And then Buendia, also tired, playing badly. We'll bring on El Ghazi instead, as we are countering now from a mistake. John McGinn racing forwards. John McGinn's effort is not too far away. Hits the woodwork. Good effort from the Scotsman, who didn't really play much last season. Maybe this year he'll be playing a little bit more. We seem a little bit more sort of lively from that one, although immediately Leipzig are coming forwards again because they're better than us. And I mean, realistically, we were never going to do much in the Champions League, were we? But McGinn's made a difference since coming on. Wins the ball back, slips in Bertrand Traore, playing up front, and Traore. Oh, how did that not go in? He did everything right. It was brilliant, and he just that was unlucky. Definitely seems to be playing a bit better on the counter though, and a bit more sort of pace and guile about us. As we go to the closing stages, if we could get something, if one of those, we've hit the woodwork twice, if one of them could have gone in, that would have been good. They appear to have gone down to 10 men, but Kellick's having an absolute shocker, by the way. Awful game, 6.0. There were two other players we could have signed instead of him that were considerably cheaper, and, you know, in some ways, I regret my decision. I went for the bigger name, and it might have been a mistake. Target whips it in. Here's McGinn, deserves a goal following his endeavour off the bench, or at least we deserve some kind of goal. We're not going to get one though. And Andre Silva can get it away. He's giving it away. We're mugging them off here. Can we get something back? At least one goal. Make it seem a bit more respectable. Matt Target across, low, cleared away. Tyrone Mings, they're kind of sitting back a bit here. They're under the cosh. It's a tackle on El Ghazi. It's clearly outside the area. I mean, that was pretty obvious, wasn't it? Polgar's going to take it. He's scored one this season, whips it into Mings, and the header is too high. And that is probably going to be that. Yep, I'm thinking, yeah, it is. There you go. 2-0 defeat. We definitely were better when I played the system that's better designed for a good team. So maybe we should have done that before. I'm not happy with your performance out there. I'm going to go with unlucky because we did improve in the second half and it was kind of my fault. It went with the wrong thing. So yeah, I'm going to say that. I'm going to say it was my fault. Certainly some poor performances. So Kellick was awful. And given the fact, I mean, he's injured, but I don't really care. He's getting a fine. You don't play like that. That's not good. Yeah, not great, but then they're better than us. So you can't be too downhearted. Tottenham at home in 4 days' time. We are still unbeaten at home. Is that going to come to an end? Okay, Spurs are actually having a good season last year. Considering that they were in the relegation zone at various points last season, they are currently in second. So that's really good, isn't it? This is going to be a bit of a test, but we'll see. We'll see how we get on at home. We're going to go back to the home system. Given Kellick's injury and also his terrible performance, we'll bring Sambia in his place. Not too many new signings for Spurs. They have got Jerome Boateng though, but I expect to see a much better performance than what we put in the first half. Second half was good. We made the switch. The second half was quite good. First highlight, Spurs coming forward. We cut it out though, and Martinez can look to play out from the back. We look for a quick counter, which is nice. Leon Bailey's got a lot of room to work with. He's being tracked, but not particularly closely. Pulls it back into midfield with Polgar, who presses on, finds Santon in space. It's blocked. Oh, it was a chance. Lloris dived. The goal was open. Positive start though. Polgar's made some good tackles already as well. Bailey, right hand side again. Sambia cross in, looking for Santon. Emerson Royal clears it away again. But apparently it's a potential foul. It looked fine to me, but we might be getting a penalty here. We're going to VAR. I'm not sure where the sort of foul supposedly was. I guess it's the one. No, it's okay. So it wasn't even the thing from Emerson. It was outside the box. It is a free kick, which we don't even see. Corner for Spurs. First chance for them. And we managed to get it away initially. They've got Omar Soulé as well. Finds Højbjerg and Ndombele. The press is good from us. We're kind of keeping them outside the area, but they've managed to get a bit of space with Emerson as they come forwards again. Here is Emerson, loads of room, goes to the effort. Martinez parries it wide. Been a decent start from us, but no sort of breakthrough yet. Spurs have another corner as a result of that. Mepham, good header away though. So half time, it's 0-0. We probably have the best opportunities, but nothing to show for it yet. Could certainly make some changes if we need to. Not there's many great options on the bench. I should have put Barry on the bench rather than Watkins. Anyway, Ings has found Buendia in behind, pulls it back to Sanson, whose effort is blocked again, and Ings' effort is blocked as well. So some good defending on display from Jerome Boateng in particular. Okay, Bailey's getting very tired, and in fact, just as I was about to sub him off, the worst thing that could have happened has happened. He's got injured. It's a thigh injury. That's not good. I was about to pause it and take him off, and now he's got injured, which, you know, the game does that sometimes, doesn't it? We'll bring on Traore. Buendia as well will take off for El Ghazi. I mean, given how well Spurs are doing, a draw's obviously not bad, all things considered. But if we can get a win here, we've been quite good. That would be good. A defeat would be awful, given our unbeaten home record. Boateng nearly does score. A few tired players out there. We're going to drop things down a little bit, actually, given how many games we're playing. The system is causing a bit of issues just simply because of how many matches we're playing in such quick succession compared to last season. Ings is once again doing nothing. I did put Louis Barry on the bench. Bring him on. Corner, Traore to take. Lines it up. Mings is there. Tyrone Mings once again. Captain's header from Mings to give us the lead. We'll drop the tempo down and we'll make the defenders a bit more defendery while we watch the replay. Great ball in from Traore and great header from the England international into injury time now. And well, I mean, I said if we could get a goal and steal it, that would be great. We have managed to do that. I think there's the whistle. 1-0, set pieces to the rescue. Spurs definitely improved as the game went on. We didn't look convincing, but the home record continues. It's another vital 3 points at home. Definitely rode our luck at times there, I think, but job's done in the end. It doesn't matter how you win, as long as you win. Tottenham remain in second, but we move up to 5th with that one. 19 points. It's a good start. Not as good as last year, but still good. Leon Bailey, 2 days. Out for 2 days. That's okay. It would have been a disaster if it was anything more than that. We will give everyone a rest for a couple of days. We've got PSG coming up. Is there much point playing a full strength team for this? We'll probably lose anyway, so we might as well give everyone a rest, be full strength for Fulham and Zenit St. Petersburg, which are more important and more winnable. I think I'm probably going to do that. But anyway, you'll find out what happened next time. And I think what we're going to do is we will come back for this filthy rich doubleheader here. PSG and Newcastle, the 2 richest teams in the world, and also the final 2 matches before the Qatar World Cup, which there's a kind of symmetry about those teams and that tournament being together. Let's put it like that, shall we? But anyway, that is going to be that for today. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like. Make sure you subscribe as well to see how we can get on over the rest of the season. I mean, the home form's going to help hopefully see us through. If we could be a little bit better away from home, that would be preferable. But yeah, we'll see how things look. A lot of games to play until next time. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you then.